you very much for today's precious time.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, especially like it's very hard to get you actually. Yeah. So that's like very important to some of the stuff discussed with you about marketing
hmm
because what do you think about the not-for-profit marketing? What skills people should use and where it is going right now?
Right. Um, there are really two fundamental elements to it as I see it. Um, First is you have to be able to write. You have to be able to tell a story and get your message across. If you can't communicate in a very clear, very personal level, then you're going to have a lot of trouble being successful. The other side of it is more data driven and being able to not only measure but to understand the results of your marketing. You have to be able you have to have a mechanism for counting, for measuring, for articulating how your audience engages with and reacts to your message. And you have to be able to not just compile and curate that data, but to be able to decipher and understand what it's telling you so that you can act on it.
Great. So, if somebody has a vision, I'm talking like just from scratch,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he want to have this vision in implementation,
Mm-hmm.
and he want to see that how he could be succeeded. So, what is your opinion about it?
A vision for a message or a vision for the goal of the organization itself.
The goal of the organization.
If you have a vision for your organization, for your nonprofit, you really need to define who is going to benefit from your work. When you know who the recipient of your good deeds will be, then you can define who has the greatest interest in helping them. Clearly, all Christians want to help, but we're all drawn to different causes. And a lot of that has roots in our own experiences, our families, our loved ones. Um, the closer we feel to a cause personally, the more likely we are to get involved or to contribute to a particular solution or to a particular vision. Um, so, from the perspective of the founder, from the visionary, from the person who starts a movement, you need to start with knowing who and why you plan to serve.
Mhm. Right. So, if somebody have a vision to work in children,
Mm-hmm.
like, and my question is, how what is the best way he can have his team? Because like there's no vision when you have the only person in this,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So how to like because it's very hard. Everybody have a commitments. Everybody have their own visions,
Mm-hmm.
right? So make up a team is like the most challenging, and then
Mm-hmm.
after that, when you have a team, tend to drive it, it's like another challenge. So my question is like, should somebody have to have his vision and work with somebody else, or like a big organization
Mm-hmm.
who has the same vision, or someone who has his vision and he want to do his own? So what do you think, what is the best category for that?
Mm-hmm. The size of the team you need to make an impact probably correlates to how large of a group you want to serve. To say that you want your nonprofit to benefit children is a wonderful